We welcome in Malika Andrews from Boston, and it's interesting. I'm looking at the box score here for Draymond. It's the second game in a row with just 2, but he was able to come in and grab a rebound, and they called a timeout, took him out on offense. It's just interesting. I wonder what we heard Draymond's reaction. What other reaction is there to the way he was used here in the fourth?
Yeah, well, when I was talking with Steve Kerr when he was in the interview room, he said, I know that Draymond probably wasn't thrilled to come out at that point, but he also said that he knows that at the end of the day, what matters the most, right, Scott, is winning. He is a competitor. You heard Draymond said it. He always gives an honest assessment, right, of how he played. We've heard him do that the last several games when he hasn't played up to his standards. And Steve Kerr said that he knows he probably wasn't thrilled, but he also didn't hear any talking back, any barking about the decision that was made. And I can tell you, Scott, I was outside of the arena for NBA Today around 3 this afternoon. There were already fans that were outside that were chanting the profanities that we heard in the arena. So this hasn't been an easy environment for Draymond. Obviously, he has said it's not the environment that is affecting him here. But Steve Kerr even said today, look, I did not play Kevon Looney enough early on in this series, and so I expect to see more Kevon Looney heavy rotations and minutes moving forward here.
Malika, you know the drill on our show. We're not big into hyperbole. Try to be reasonable. Don't hoot and holler a whole lot. But, man, if there's a performance worth really finding the adjectives and trying to explore the thesaurus, it's what Steph did tonight. I wonder the reactions post-game from the arena to what we saw from Steph and Curry.
Well, it was interesting. Right at the end of the game, when Steph Curry was going to the line, some Golden State Warriors fans who were in here started chanting MVP, and the Boston fans, they very quickly wanted to drown out any chance of MVP with boos for Steph Curry, because they know, he knows, his teammates know that this was an incredibly impressive performance. When our colleague Kendra Andrews asked Klay Thompson where he would rank this performance for Steph Curry in the finals, Klay said that it had to be #1. But Klay also said that he knows that on Monday, they're going to need to give Steph a little bit of help. It didn't look like his leg was hampering him at all. He was moving around with ease, although Steve Kerr joked about that a little bit, that he was laboring when clearly he wasn't, Scott. But this is something where Steph was incredible. His teammates know it, and now they're tasking themselves with stepping up on Monday because they know it can't just come down to hero basketball every single game, even though Steph Curry is able to do that and put them on his back.
And you can't win a series if you can't win back-to-back games at some point, right? I mean, that's been the interesting thing about this Golden State team. You have a performance like this, but then they've had some absolute clunkers getting here. I mean, the night in Memphis obviously is the one that stands out above all others. So just the mentality from Golden State's side about trying to take this on the plane with them back and capturing momentum. What do they have to say about that?
Well, not only has Golden State struggled to do that, Boston has struggled to do that, and Boston has been impeccable coming off of a loss. They have been able to turn things around here. And so I asked Klay Thompson about that, and he told me, you know, one thing that we have found confidence in now is we have re-secured home court advantage for now. He said he knows that Oracle is going to be rocking. He got a little bit introspective, saying that he knows that a year ago at this point, he wasn't even running. And so for him to have that sort of motivation, you could already see the laser focus. He was trying very hard not to look too far ahead into a Game 6 or a potential Game 7 in a championship. But you could tell when I was watching them at the podium tonight, there was an air of the job very clearly isn't finished. They're going back to San Francisco with everything all tied up. They know how Boston responds after a loss. They can't guard against that and clam up. Instead, they have to play the free-flowing, beautiful basketball, Scott, that we've come to know as the Golden State Warriors brand of basketball here.
The Emmy Award-winning host of the NBA Today, Malika Andrews, as always, your time appreciated. I won't say that anymore if it embarrasses you. The truth's the truth, though. The truth's the truth. Take your flowers.
I got to tell you, Scott,
yeah.
I want to tell you that I'm tired of it, but as Marcus Smart told me, he doesn't get tired of getting introduced as the Defensive Player of the Year, and I haven't gotten tired of that yet.
Right on.
I appreciate you, my friend.
Come back again, and we'll do it. We'll introduce you as the truth's the truth. I'm not making it up, and you earned it, Malika. We appreciate it. Be well, all right?
Thank you.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.